welcome to Hornbill TV. I'm your host Akivito, and this is day 3 of Hornbill TV's live broadcast of the Hornbill Festival 2021. Well, yesterday we saw 17 tribes perform their tribal dances, and all of them wearing their majestic tribal attire. They performed with full color and vigor, and it was a wonderful, pleasant sight. Well, this is day 3 today, and we've got another list of activities to be held today too. Well, this is happening in Kisama's heritage village in Kohima, and this is happening after a gap of about 2 years. So there has been quite a number of turnout, and the people there seem to be in the festive mode right now. And we can see that today too, the tribes, there'll be a cultural show, and the tribes have gathered there in the main ground there, and there will be a cultural show today too, and that will start very soon. But before we actually go on to the live broadcast of it, I've got my colleague Atu there, who's actually there on the scene. So we'll go right to her and ask her a few questions, and actually then head back straight to the live presentation. So Atu, so how is it there, and how is the atmosphere there?
Again, later in the evening, so in the first half, the Zeliang
also very proud to have
Rengma, Kachari, and Sangtam are going to perform their cultural dances and perform.
Our Honorable Minister for Public Health Engineering.
So Atu, I think we're having a little problem with the audio, but just continuing my conversation with you. So the cultural show that is there today, is this also going to be performed by all the major 17 tribes?
Excuse me?
So the cultural show that is in store for us today. So are we going to be seeing the 17 tribes perform again?
Yes, of course. They are going to be performing.
Yes, of course. They are going to be performing every day. So every day they'll be divided in 2 groups. So there'll be around like 9 performing. Today there'll be like 9 tribes performing in the first session, and there'll be another 8 tribes performing in the other session.
Well, Atu, this year's Hornbill Festival is happening after a gap of more than a year. So how is the turnout like, and what do you think is the general atmosphere there? Are people happy about what's happening around them?
Yes, of course, people are happy because we all know that last year we couldn't hold the Hornbill Festival. But also considering the fact that we're in the midst of a pandemic, there are a lot of people. But also I would want to mention that I've been here before, so of course it's much lesser. The turnout is much lesser, and also when it comes to tourists, we see a lot of local tourists, but also national tourists. But there is less number of international tourists this year. That's what we have noticed so far.
All right, so Atu, can we say that the official festive season has ticked off amongst the Nagas?
Can you repeat the question, please?
So can we officially say that the official festive mode has started amongst the Nagas?
Yes, I would say that the festive mood has started, because it's not just here but everywhere you go around, and I just want to mention that again, that this is not the only place where functions are happening. We also have music shows happening somewhere in Chotsuma. There's other shows in Topema. We also have night carnivals. So it's the right time for people to just come out and have fun with their friends and family, but of course like maintaining the proper SOPs that we're supposed to follow.
All right, Atu, I guess the program has started. I wish you have a wonderful day. Please stay safe and take care of yourself. Well, that was my colleague Atu there, who's there on the scene, and she's just given us the update that there's going to be another cultural program today. We are going to have the major 17 tribes being performed today too. So it will be divided into 2 sections. The first half will be from 10 to 12, and then we'll come back live again at around 1 p.m. We'll have 1 p.m. and so before I leave you, Atu, I'd just like to ask you this. Is the morning session a little more serious than the night sessions?
Yes.
Yes, I would say, the night time is more happening because we also have music fest, music functions in the evening. So we see a lot of youths, and of course it's mostly the youths who come and enjoy here. So yeah, I would say the night session is much more happening.
Well, I guess that is the result of what happens when the Naga youths have to stay for 1 year in lockdown. So I guess this is the releasing point. Well, it seems like the guest of honor and the chief guest and the chief host have all entered the podium. So without any delay, we'll go straight to the live presentation.
Cultural Group. Sumi Cultural Troupe. Sangtam Cultural Troupe. Rengma Cultural Troupe. Kachari Cultural Troupe. Kachari Cultural Troupe. Chakhesang Cultural Troupe. Our Cultural Troupe. Home Cultural Troupe. Konyak Cultural Troupe. Lotha Cultural Troupe. Kyamungan Cultural Troupe. Garo Cultural Troupe. Chang Cultural Troupe. Bishi thanks. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The whole arena is abuzz with excitement, and in this excitement, let's begin today's cultural extravaganza. To begin with this morning, let's welcome to the arena the Zeliang Cultural Troupe. Let us welcome M2 Village Cultural Troupe from Peren District, who are representing the Zeliang tribe of Nagaland. While the troops are getting ready, may I please request everyone inside the arena to clear the space. Let us all try to stay outside the fence and not inside. Ladies and gentlemen, the Zeliang troupe will now bring to us a folk dance called Ling, which is a hornbill dance. attempts to capture the dignified movements of the hornbill as it hovers, lands, and turns off after eating grain. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Hindu village cultural troupe representing the Zeliang tribe of Nagaland.
Ladies and gentlemen, the second performance for today are from Millet village, representing the Kukis of Nagaland. Today, they will be performing a very special dance called Sangtam or the Pestle dance. The Sangtam or the Pestle dance originates from a story of a village chief and an orphan. It was said that the only daughter of a village chief fell in love with a boy who was an orphan. The village chief was not willing to allow their marriage, so he had a plan to break the ankles of the boy so that he will be of no use except as the upkeeper of the coops for the chicken. Devising a very, very evil plan, the chief arranged a feast. This included dancing. The dance was called the Pestle dance or the Sangtam. This was fashioned to crush the ankle of the boy during the dance with the pestles. Knowing the evil plan of the chief, the boy's friends wanted to save him. So they communicated through the words of the song by singing Chong Chong Do in Go Tangpa, which means jump, jump out, my beloved, so that he can avoid the danger. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pestle dance of the Kuki tribe of Nagaland. Ladies and gentlemen, today, instead of the pestles that were traditionally used, they have replaced the pestles with bamboos. Ladies and gentlemen, in time, the Pestle dance has evolved and is adopted predominantly as a traditional dance by the Kuki musical group. That was the Cookies of Nagaland performing for you the Pestle dance called Zeliang.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us now welcome Jiparu Yakli Yaklu Cultural Society, representing the tribe of Yimkyung. The Yimkyung cultural tribe, presenting to us a folk dance. This folk dance demonstrates the sowing of the millet seeds in the field. This dance, called the Wochap Kintam, is a folk dance that demonstrates the sowing of the millet seeds.
The women folk are sowing millet. Usually, June is very prevalent in Nagaland. June is known to people as shifting agriculture. They will clear the fields the people working in the field would move in rhythmic motion. This is accompanied by song. The song and the dance while working keeps them away from boredom. Predominantly in the Naga culture, the women are the ones who decide which seeds are to be sown at which time. They are also known as the keepers of the seeds. In the fields, it is also dominated by the women. Usually at this time, the men folk would go out and hunt, while the women would clear the fields.
those who just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, what we are witnessing now is the demonstration of the sowing of the millet seeds in the field and clearing the field during June cultivation. This dance is known as the Wochak Kintan. Cultural Society representing the Yimkyung tribe of Nagaland.
Following the Yimkyung cultural troupe, let us welcome Kumishi Village Cultural Troupe from Zunuboto, representing the Sumi tribe of Nagaland. Ladies and gentlemen, today the Sumi cultural troupe will be performing for you the Angu Khe. This dance is performed to encourage and motivate the people who are going into the battlefield. Ladies and gentlemen, the men of this village are preparing for war. They are ready to challenge their enemies. Right now, the youth are being taught how to prevent themselves against their enemies' attacks. A dummy has just been severed. The head is usually collected as a trophy. In the Naga culture, the head was considered as one of the highest trophy a warrior could obtain. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kumishi village cultural troupe are now motivated enough to go into the battlefield and to face their enemies.
Following the Sumi cultural troupe, we have with us the Sangtam cultural troupe presenting to us another war dance. Let us welcome Singrep Yangdong Tsundi Mulong from Kipiri district, representing the Sangtam tribe of Nagaland. The Singrep Yangdong Tsundi Mulong will bring to us a warrior dance called Sangtam Atrongre Niji Ki. This dance is accompanied by a melodious and catchy song which conveys a message to the people. The message behind the song is, "We are the brave warriors of the Sangtam tribe. The clothes we adorn and the weapons we carry are our pride, heritage, inherited from our forefathers. We are as fierce as the tiger and as fearless as the bear. Come what may, we shall protect our land, our people. We are the brave warriors of the Sangtam tribe." Ladies and gentlemen, this Sangtam warrior dance called the Sangtam Atrongru Nichi is a folk dance performed only by the tribe's warriors. This dance is always accompanied by a melodious song. Ladies and gentlemen, as we witness the Sangtam warrior dance, it is interesting to note that the clothes they wear and the weapons they carry as well as the ornaments, they are all inherited from their forefathers. These are all adornments inherited from their forefathers by the warriors. gentlemen, this is the Sangtam warrior dance called the Sangtam Atongru Nichi Ki. This is a folk dance performed by the tribe's warriors. This folk dance is accompanied by a song, and the message behind the song is, "We are the brave warriors of the Sangtam tribe. The clothes we adorn and the weapons we carry are our proud heritage, inherited from our forefathers. We are as fierce as the tiger and as fearless as the bear. Come what may, we shall protect our land and our people. We are the brave warriors of the Sangtam tribe."
Thank you.
Now, Singrep Yangdong Sundi Malong from Kipiri district, representing the Sangtam tribe of Nagaland.
Performing for you next, we have the Parashan Cultural Troupe from New Sentinel Village, representing the Rengma tribe of Nagaland. Today, they will be performing for you the seed sowing song or the Losho Kwen. In the Naga culture, songs are always sung while working. Rice is the staple food of the Nagas. As such, during the rice cultivation season, the men and the women folk would sing while they cultivate the field. While sowing the seeds, songs would be sung by the members. Each group will sing a different melody. Here is a small announcement. Can you take the drone up higher? Thank you. The different melodies produced by the various groups would produce a very joyful and lively song. The song echoes through the valleys, the rivers and the mountains of the surrounding area. The singing of these traditional songs while cultivation is still practiced this very day in the villages by the cultivators. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Rengma cultural troupe performing for you the Leshwe Khe, the seed sowing song.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us now welcome Burkhang Cultural Society representing the Kachari tribe of Nagaland. The Burkhang Cultural Society will bring to us a folk dance titled Chotro Li. Chotro Li is a folk dance of the Mek Kacharis. This dance is performed by the women folk of the Mek Kacharis of Nagaland during the Kerai Puja. The salient features of the dance are that the dancers perform by waving a pair of swords in their hands in a manner of madness. This symbolizes that the women folks of the Kachari tribe are no less in terms of courage and valor and stood firmly along with the men folks to protect their motherland from the enemies. That was the Burkham Cultural Society representing the Kachari tribe of Nagaland.
Performing for you next, we have Aboksa Range Public Organization Cultural Troupe representing the Butchery tribe of Nagaland. Today, they will be performing for you a folk song known in the local dialect of the Butchery as Tenan Paso. This folk song is only performed by the men folks of all ages. The Denon Pasu is performed during most of the festivals and important occasions of the Butchery tribe of Nagaland. In this folk song, the men of all ages would come together and hum harmoniously. The song speaks of love, laughter, and happiness that they have shared together as a community. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Pochuri Cultural Troupe performing for you a folk song called Tenang Pestle.
Following the Pochuru Cultural Tribe, we have Chakhesang Cultural Troupe with our last performance for this morning's Cultural Connect. Let us now welcome Peg Village Cultural Troupe representing the Chakhesang tribe of Nagaland. The Peg Village Cultural Troupe will bring to us a demonstration of the sowing and plowing of the fields. This demonstration is called Kuki. The Peg Village Cultural Troupe will demonstrate to us how the village folks plow the paddy field and start preparing for the next plantation.
After a very hard day's work in the village, the, the men folks are divided. Some who are really tired are resting, while the others are playing games such as the traditional wrestling of the Chakhesang tribe. The women folk has also joined in. They are playing the traditional long jump. The women folk would serve rice beer, and it is accompanied by food. During their break from work in the field, the men would try and repair their equipment. There are others who would continue singing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you eat and drink, you have to let it out. This is the circle of life. Ladies and gentlemen, exiting the arena are the Chakhesang cultural troupe. Cultural troops, abingan song nijorla jagade boy tayulay janay diase. Ladies and gentlemen, with that we have come to the end of the morning session of the cultural program themed Cultural Connect, brought to you by the Department of Art and Culture, Government of Nagaland, in collaboration with Tourism Department, Government of Nagaland. We request you to join us again for the afternoon session, which begins at 1 p.m. Thank you and have a very good afternoon. Cultural troops, Sob Karagruna, Halagrule Janai.
Well, the Chakhesang cultural troupe didn't leave anything for the imagination. Well, what they demonstrated was just what is part of their tribal lives, and that is what they do, and that is what happens in a normal daily life of a village or a tribal person. Well, this was the first half of the cultural program in the morning session. Well, the afternoon session is yet to begin, and that will begin at 1 p.m. But for now, we'll take a short gap and we'll come back again at 1 p.m. So don't forget to tune in to Hornbill TV. And if you're around Hornbill, if you're around Kohima, then you should definitely go to Kisama Heritage Village, and you should definitely witness this one-of-a-kind tribal extravaganza where you see and you get to feel a little bit of what a tribal life in Nagaland actually means and what happens in a day-to-day lives of a villager living in parts of our state. Well, that was all for the morning session. We'll be back again at 1 p.m. But till then, goodbye.
याद रहे अच्छे से होना चाहिए आयोजन।
एवरीडे मसालों से टेस्टी बने भोजन।
एवरीडे स्पाइसेस 100% टेस्ट। एवरीडे स्पाइसेस बेस्ट।
আজিকালি লাগা বাচ্চা আৰু adolescent kan traditional আৰু নতুন forms of digital media de bishi